Check, 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 check. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Outer Worlds. Hope everyone's had a good weekend. I'm back. Hi, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Judge Judy Slayer, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Hope you're real and not a robot, because my character is afraid of robots. We are continuing the Peril on Gorgon DLC. I tried to do a little bit of testing to see if I could reduce my character's reputation. Is that at the moment we are still shoot on sight with the board, so it kind of locks off like an entire planet. I was unsuccessful, so for now we will continue. We've left the board controlled area, so now we are in to face the man in high orbit. We're looking for another scientist to help us get access to another section of the planet. Parvati Max are coming with us, and away we go. Really hope. Oh, there's already red markers. Oh, it's also dead people, so maybe not the board, but what is going on here?
Another science lab, another dead body. How refreshing.
Don't love it. Okay. Well, we've got ourselves some nice things. We will loot. We will sell our junk. Don't need this rifle. Probably don't need that machine gun, but that's okay. Buy up the ammo, and we're great. Is there anything we might learn from the information on the table here? I'll take the bag pick. Don't need those. Alright. What does the computer tell us? Welcome, K. Maureen. Reception log. Days 1 to 110. No visitors up through day 61. Sometimes we experience long power outages sitting in the dark listening to the storm beat at the walls. I've got time to think. It begs to be let in while I would pay to be let out. 108, 109, no visitors. So no visitors for 110 days. 115, there are a bunch of tailless sprats running about. The facility don't have a sprat catcher on the roster. Maybe I could file a request with acquisitions. Teacup Cayman's are famous for their ability to hunt sprats. No visitors, no visitors. Can't finish my game of solitaire. They stole a handful of cards. The desk unmanned. Unsuccessfully hunted for missing cards. Okay. So through to 150, no visitors. 151 to 250, candid request denied. Run out of caffeinoid. Our first restocking shipment isn't set to arrive until the new fiscal year. That delivery will mark the facility's first visitors. Okay. They're going to be sent by Auto Mechanicals, of course. I heard knocking on the front door. It turned out to be thunder. Always thunder. Funny how it can sound like so many things. A boom, a crack, a snap, knocking, laughing, and screams. 251 to present. 277, I've been venturing outside. There's something about the lightning storms. The electromechanical turbine goes on the fritz. I'm out of cards and out of caffeinoid. There's not much else to do. Turns out I no longer need to feel safe. What I need is to feel alive. The wind howls like a raging god, and the rain stabs into my throat like 1,000 tiny frozen needles. And in that pain, I feel so very alive. Dark. Sometimes when I look over the edge, I think, many attempts to trigger an on-site inspection from the Committee for Auditing has failed. Sometimes when I look over the ledge, I think about what it would feel like, how easy it'd be to step forward to plummet, all those clouds kissing my face. Alright, so extreme isolation. Okay, that's not creepy at all. Alright, Auto Mechanicals down there. Kelly Maureen, alright. I could lockpick this. Let's try talking to her first.
Everything's going to be okay. Just breathe, Kelly. Everything's going to be all right.
Let's see what's going on. Listen.
Just wait. They can't open the door. Eventually, their security protocols will be set. Just wait through the next charging cycle. The supply drop will be here. Tomorrow, the next day. When it comes, just sneak onto the ship. Easy as you please.
Alright, so she's gone a little loopy. It won't help you.
Who's out there?
I'm the captain of my own ship. Open up and I'll get you away from Olympus.
Really? I would be indebted to you for life. But how do I know I can believe you?
I have a trustworthy face.
I'll have to come out to assess it myself. Hold on. I'm opening the door.
Good. Receptionist Kelly. Alright, what's up? Don't mind me, just taking all of your things here before I talk to you. None of that matters. Lots of pure water, that's good. Alright, a way up. Mag pick. And she would have sealed these doors. Otherwise. Alright, what's up?
Let me just catch my breath. I swear, my heart's trying to punch its way out of my chest.
Well, that's good to know.
Law, I'm so lucky you came along. I know it sounds crazy, but a little while back, I'd been gearing myself up to take a long walk off a short turbine platform.
That's depressing.
Then the security mechanicals broke out into a massacre, and I realized I really want to live. How can I help you help me get out of here?
Well, I've got a ship. Who are you?
I'm Kelly Marie.
No, sorry, I'm trying to figure out my camera here.
I wasn't manning the visitor's desk when the mechanicals went haywire, because no one comes here. Not ever. Not since all us station workers were dropped off at the start of the project a year ago.
That's slightly better. Okay. Well, except, how do you get your supplies?
Project's on a yearly rotation cycle. Once a year, Auntie Cleo reviews our work and decides if we get more rations, personnel, deadlines, that sort of thing. At first, I thought it was an honor, getting assigned to a lab up in the ether high above Olympus. But I didn't know what it'd be like, day in and day out.
Okay. How did you not lose your mind?
I ask myself that question a lot, and then I realize I'm talking to myself.
Ooh, I get it.
Cabin fever sets in at about 90 days. Auntie Cleo's official term is contagious irritable claustrophobia, and it ain't covered by the company's medical policy.
Well, why would it be? I'll bet.
After a while, you start imagining things, unhealthy things, like what might happen if you triggered pink slip protocol.
What's that mean?
I did try once or twice, but wasn't ever successful. Now I'm glad. But enough about me. I never did ask why you were here.
I'm looking for Dr. Jasper Lowe.
If I had to guess, you'd probably find his body either in his office or the labs. Or heck, he could have been on the toilet. I don't know.
Great.
No bones about it, he was the smartest of us all. Maybe he evaded the Automex, too.
We can only hope. Anything else you can tell me?
Like what?
Well, do you need a lift out?
Drop me off on the groundbreaker and I'll be out of your hair in no time.
Cool. I have questions still. Why is everyone dead?
Pink slip.
They just terminated the team.
How should I know? I just monitor the front desk.
Okay.
Except for the last couple of days when I've been hiding out in here.
Sure. All right.
If you work at OOPS, you're doing research and development. If we're not researching or developing fast enough, the protocol's there to put the fear in.
Well, that's horrible. It's a horrible way to think about things.
When one of us makes a mistake, the whole facility pays for it. I know it sounds harsh, but it was in our contracts and everything.
Okay. What were you developing?
Oh, this lab was built for the sole purpose of brewing an advanced version of anthracillin. Dr. Lowe was... Science stuff isn't really my area, though, so I don't know more than that.
Okay. What did you mean about taking a walk off the turbine platform?
Just a feeling I got.
Okay.
Started imagining what it'd be like to break that circle. Station goes in a circle around the planet, so what if I just dropped off the edge? But after what I've seen, after what happened, I don't want that anymore. I want to live.
Okay, well, at least you want to live. It's a bonus point. Alright, I got a ship. Go ahead.
Oh, thank you so much.
You'll just hide in a crate.
I'll just...
Oh, nice.
This is my official laboratory headgear.
Okay.
I won't be needing it anymore, so it's all yours.
Great, I think. Thanks, I guess. Alright, so she's on her way out eventually. What'd she give me? Oh, some special ones. Alright, so this is the original. This is bonus to headshot and weak spot damage. Interesting. Okay, well, that's everything I need from in here. So I can go up the ladder to get kind of a sniper's eye view of the building in here. Or I can go here and kind of fight my way through on purpose. Or I can pick this lock and get to an extra room. Okay. Well, this looks separate from everything else, so let's open this up first. Hello, sprats. Keep chilling, I guess. None of it's stealing, so there's that. Alright. Model spaceship, that's money. Pasta, no. Weapon, ammo. No. And even better tomorrow. Great. Alright, pick this. Get some stuff, get some stuff. Thank you for the stuff. Oh, okay. Another way to get into the area to fight the robots. Interesting. A little, kind of cubby hole. Kinda. That isn't directly open to the bad guys. I see. Okay. What do we got? More ammunition. More stuff. Alright, I got an electro gun. Okay. Alright, no one's in the bathroom. Lots of adrenos. Okay. Here we go. Great. Great. Hey, let's not do that. Great. Go team. Good job, everybody. We killed the robots. Thank you for your dead bodies. They hold inventory and secrets. Alright, here we go. Step 1, loot the drones. Step 2, kill more drones. Don't need these. Thank you for your servos. Alright, elevator. Oh, it's right here. Up we go. Who's around?
Thing's orbit is stable, right? Ada checked before we docked? Captain?
I don't know. Don't ask me. Alright, on a new floor. A big floor, okay. Gotta end up over there eventually. I could aggro everything in the room, which is an option. Anything down this way? Like directly below me? I don't see anything. Down we go. Alright. Some ammunition. Locked crate.
You're an artist, Captain.
Okay. Alright, they maybe tried to barricade themselves in this side. And we're possibly not super successful with that. Alright. Nothing else to get down here, it looks like. Up we go. Alright. I think... let's try to scout out a little bit. So... 2 down there. Something over there. Oh, on the other side of this thing. That's fine. Okay. Anything else? Not seeing anything, so... Oh, more people came. Great. Great. Who's left? Great. Eat that, robots. You're not worth my energy. Weapons. Not worth my energy weapons. It's a joke, you get it? Alright, here's a computer. Here's a computer. Stop all the downloading. It's a weird deep cut meme for everybody there. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Okay. Side room. Workbench, I think. No workbench, but a storm cannon. That's unique, I think. Alright, bypass shunt. Adreno, that's empty. Great. What do we got? The storm cannon. Okay. Interesting. Interessante. Okay, good, good. Everything over here looks dandy. Let's look at the computer. I could have disabled the hostility protocol. Interesting. Why don't we do that first? Currently disabled. All human resources have been properly disposed of. Okay. Safety engineer's log from the manual. In the unfortunate event of a necessitated downsizing, the most senior site safety engineer shall initiate, by mandate of Auntie's corporate headquarters, the pink slip protocol manufacturer's directive included within all automechanical station on the facility. From the site safety engineer, sit there and guard the red button, they said. Sounds like an easy paycheck, I said. I'm not going to live in a secret lab in the middle of a gas giant storm-riddled atmosphere, my ex-wife said. No one told me I'd eventually have to press the button I was guarding, the pink slip protocol button, the final choice between diligent duty or my friends. On second thought, let's be honest, they were never my friends. Once I've disabled the protocol and scrubbed the labs, I'll ask corporate for a reassignment. I hear Emerald Vale is real nice this time of year. Okay. Oh, whoops. Security. What was it? Security complaints. Sprat tails in the coffee. Whoever keeps cutting them off and dropping them in the innocent, unguarded cups of coffee, cut it out or cut something off of yours next. Not funny, and I'm tired of cleaning out coffee-colored vomit. Junior custodial assistant, Gracie Goldmane. Lost cards. Missing Queen of Hearts, 5 of Clubs, all aces, and the 3, 7, 8, and 9 of spades. Last seen on my desk in a solitaire spread. A reward if found, a friendly game of whist. Even if not returned, we can make do. Really, come play with me. Betting not required. Or we can place bets if you rather. I've got a couple packets of sugar-free 0% sweetener left. I could barter. Receptionist Kelly. Power outage thefts. Some thefts have been happening each time the power goes off, and the power keeps going off for longer each time. Coincidence? I think not. Folks are getting antsy this year, and the storm stretches. George. Okay. Self-reported. All right. Interesting. Dead guy. Was there anything worth grabbing, or? Dr. Lowe's Sky High Mix. Okay. Why was he holding that? That didn't appear to be Dr. Lowe. Take it all. Deal with it later. That's the Skyrim way. And this is like Skyrim in space with guns. Dead scientist. Thank you. Thanks very much. Okay. Immunosol. Nothing else worth grabbing down here is what it looks like. Up one flight. Alright, that's the progress way. So let's explore this way first. Always explore the opposite direction. Vending machine. Over here somewhere. Adrena time. Important for the system. Weapon parts. Ammunition. Okay, cool. Over here. What do we got? Thank you very much. Thanks for all of your stuff. All right. And then I can go up higher if I wanna. Okay, vending machine. Sell the junk. Buy the ammo. How many parts do I have? It's not in there. It's in here. 33. All right, so I don't want to sell you. Charged riot control armor. Don't really need these, but I'll hold on to them for now. I should break these down and not sell them, because I want the weapon parts for repairing my own stuff. So let's do that really briefly. Break down. Don't need this. Don't need that. Assault rifle. I think Parvati got that. It's pretty good. You've got this. And this is better. This just has a lot of extra like things going on, but I think it's a better weapon for you to hold on to. All right, this can go. Don't need that. Don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need a grenade launcher. That's unique. Don't need a shotgun. Don't need this light machine gun. Don't need a grenade launcher. Don't need you. Just breaking stuff down, getting some weapon parts. Okay, hold on to that. Heavy machine gun, stun baton. Great. All right. So, thank you. That is progress. Thank you for the ammunition. Always appreciated. Dead guy hiding here behind some boxes. All right, so that is progress. Up there looks like a dead end, so let's do that first. Or not a dead end, but maybe like a circumnavigation option. Okay, sprats, great. Why am I in here, though? Thank you. Down the ladder, right? No. Anything on top of the shelves? Doesn't look like it. Down the ladder we go. All right. Here we are. Great. Thank you very much. Nothing in there. Okay. Hello, tiny sprats. Adrenos are important. Here is a crawl space. Alright, so this is kind of getting around this big room a little bit. Okay. Don't need that stuff. Could use that, could use that. Another computer. What do we got? Disabled password input, disabled too many failed attempts. Last login, perfect recall when the numbers and letters were swimming around on the page at the time. Doesn't help with horse fucking shit passwords. Okay. Drafts. To scam, venting, do not send. Pink slip protocol, really you hullheads went there. Never would I have thought you'd stoop so low, or more accurately, be so moronic as to cut off your own noses to spite your faces. True, the project was delayed, but we all know I would have delivered more than adequate results eventually, once I descended to the highest peak of my genius. We're less than months away. Not that I'd expect a pea-brained layman like you to understand. Nora is wasted on you lot. I am wasted on you lot. And might I just add, though I might have invited you to do your worst, you did try your best, but I'm still alive. Nevertheless, I do go on and never ever forget. Payback will be swift. I scarcely think you'll see it coming. Just as soon as I perfect my formula and focus on other matters, you will read the day you pink-slipped Jasper Lowe. Buffoons, eternally misunderstood and undervalued, and still misappropriating your precious company resources. The employee formerly so, known as Jasper Lowe. All right, I won't send the message yet. Incoming from Mora. A last and lethal warning. Pink slip will be coming. Advisory notice to lead chemist. No satisfactory results have been submitted in 11 months. Pursuant to this clause, if measurable and material proof of progress are not approved within 30 days, Station personnel may be found in dereliction of duty and as a result could be prematurely terminated. Corporate headquarters, committee, auditing, and management. Who cares about your health more than Auntie Cleo? No one. Postscript. Jazz. My darling genius. Jasper, Jazz. As you are likely now well aware, I must humbly regret to inform you that my exhaustive efforts to protect that beautiful oversized brain of yours, and consequently its nefarious agenda, are in fact failing faster than your rumored last project on Gorgon. I repeat, the corporate hounds are on to your dodgy scent, and it's made them thirst and bay for blood. I cannot supply the executive floors with tangible, undoctored results, and soon, I'm heartbroken to report that Pink Slip Protocol will be initiated by a majority vote, and the project will be scrubbed wholly and completely. I trust you understand the full weight of that means. One canned project is an embarrassment of epic proportions, twice as unforgivable. Please, I'm begging on bended knee, send me a working prototype. At this stage, even a fatally flawed one will do. Save yourself and your lab coats before this reflects poorly on my permanent record. Eternally yours, at least until the next failed delivery milestone, Dr. Mora. All right. To Mora from Jasper. Read that postscript. Nora Mora, my once darling, as you are likely now well aware, I don't want you to beg, I don't want you on bended knee, I don't want anything except to feed this infernal, indefensible, insatiable need. I'm so close, so very nearly on the cusp of salvation. Then and only then I will send you that blasted Anthracillin Plus, a ludicrously simple modification I could formulate in my sleep. No longer yours, no longer anyone's, but that elusive and fleeting embrace of chemical virtuosity. With regret, Jasper. You understand, do you not? From the very first test, that first accursed step, every path, every infinitely random dice roll of emerging cosmic routes was leading us to the same destiny. So, was he really going through something? Highly potent caffeinoid. It will reduce the cost of actions during time dilation for 80%. Drain rate for actions after that. It lasts 15 seconds. Ow. Okay. So... Alright, so he had some stimulants going through him and he was suffering from he was jonesing a little bit. Now let's drop a save and see what happens if I send that email, just out of curiosity. Drafts. Send. Unable to send message. Reason, lack of power from the facility's primary source. Okay, so if I fix the power and come back to that, maybe I can. Alright, dead dudes. Okay. That's fine. Everyone be cool. Oh. Whoops. Didn't think about that guy over there. Alright. Jasper's in there. Okay, good to know. Good to know, Jasper Lowe. Alright. Alright, so he's lost it. He's talking to himself. We will sort that out shortly. But first, we will scrap and scrounge.
Great work.
And find all the things worth taking. Dead guys. Great. And you guys ran this way, for whatever reason. Straight for the automechanical. Alright. Alright, this would have been...
Nicely done.
Alright, this would have been down the stairs. Okay, just another entrance into the room. And this would have been the main entrance into the room. Great. Filling out the map in my brain. I'll go down there in a sec. Okay.
Clever.
Side room of some kind. We go down here. Is this where What's-Her-Face was hiding? Yes. Okay, up we go. Awesome. Great. Okay. So the side rooms have been thoroughly explored. We will finish the looting loop here. Now we'll go down the stairs, check out anything down there worth grabbing, and then it'll be great. Great, 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 great. Lots of sky-high mix. Thank you. Thank you for your deadness, I suppose. Disable auto-mechanical hostility protocol. Could have done that. Oh well. Alright, Anthracillin Plus, welcome to the project. Anthracillin Plus Mint works on humans and canids. Just added a plus sign to the name. Branding is working out the kinks. Plenty of time to finish the formula. Friends don't let friends self-test concoctions. So all they were trying to do was add mint flavor to an existing drug. And the guy who was heading the project was so focused on his own habits and own side secret project that he let everybody get killed. Project data. Meeting notes. Today's meeting notes. The record is abbreviated due to an unscheduled chemical leak that permeated the meeting room. The resulting in immediate inhalation of noxious gases causes double vision, hallucinations, uncontrollable sense of giddiness, and projectile vomiting. Side effects incurred in all meeting participants. As such, we cut the time block down to 1 hour from the standard 2-hour review. Where in the devil is Sullivan? I told that numbskull if he missed one more staff meeting, he couldn't make it. Doctor, he caught his hand in the specimen slicer. You mean his remaining hand? Not anymore. Snickering. What was that? I heard something. Nothing. No, I'm sure it sounded like perhaps it was your imagination. Right. When it isn't, when isn't it? Jasper, when isn't it? At any rate, he'll require a replacement. For his hands, don't be asinine for his productivity. We can't risk falling behind, not now, not when I'm at long last on the cusp of a breakthrough. You've balanced the mixture then? Marvelous, Doctor. Bootlicker. I'll have Kel put in a request for a personnel transfer. If we're very lucky, we could get a new body in the supply drop coming next month. Elsewise, we'll have to wait a year. No, this is unacceptable. I distinctly smell hissing sound seeping through vents, coughing. What imbecile scheduled the testing release for this time block? The room is allotted for self-testing on Thursdays only. I don't... And then vomiting, okay. Testing data. Sky High Mix Test Concoction 009B. Administered to Raptidon, they exploded. Lower dosage, exploded but more slowly. 009C, administered single drop to self, woke on the turbine platform naked, drenched, and holding a handful of severed sprat tails. That's where all the sprat tails came from. Concoction 10, misplaced calculations. 10A+, added mint flavoring, tested on canid, remarkably improved breath, canid exploded. Okay. Progress report. Anthracillin process. Met, not met, in progress. Alright, so they were missing a lot of milestones. Project update. Effective immediately, we're temporarily redirecting our efforts to perfecting his proprietary Sky High mix, which maximizes genius and productivity. The team agrees that this will enable us to reach our original project goals better in the long run and is so worth a momentary detour. All right, so he convinced everyone to scrap what they were working on to focus on his project and got them all killed. Okay, I think that's everything. These were already looted, right? Yep. All right, he's in that corner. Up we go. Hey, buddy. That's nice. How do I... /ban 3 ace well 04 0326. Great. Up we go. All right. So there's a key card I could get somewhere. For some reason, I don't have that key card. I wonder if it's... I can't get through here yet, can I? Yeah, I need the turbine key card. I wonder if that key card was somewhere. I just missed it on the bodies. Hey, buddy.
Yates, where did I put the... Oh, wait. Almost forgot that Yates is dead. That's good, actually.
Dead sprats. Okay. Here's a workbench. Repair the equipped weaponry. Great. Okay. Adreno cartridges. Great. Don't mind me. Oh. I don't have that much. Adrenos. Nicely stacked, though. That's lovely. All right, buddy, what's up?
Shush. No talking. Concentrating.
Okay.
Damn it. I almost had it. The formula was in my mind, and I almost had it. I was so close to a breakthrough, I could practically taste it. You really did pick the worst time to manifest.
What formula are you talking about?
Sky High, my magnum opus of psychostimulants. I feel like I've already explained this to the last hallucination. Oh, hang on. I see what's happening. You're real. Ergo, not a hallucination. This is interesting. I have several questions for you. Let's start with the obvious. Who are you, and how are you even alive?
Well, buddy. Alex Hawthorne, Captain of the Unreliable.
Dr. Jasper Lowe? You see my uniform. Don't demote me like that. Right.
Sorry,
Let's
bro.
do that. Next question.
Are you supposed to say something?
I'm
There it
doing
is.
fresh pharmaceuticals.
I don't think this fellow's entirely in his right mind.
Look, we all know you're here to interrogate me. If I'm going to go through this ordeal, I'm not doing it sober.
What are you taking?
You mean my inhaler? It's designed to deliver a highly concentrated dose of Sky High right through my respiratory system. The formula's still a work in progress.
Okay.
Clears my mind for a few precious moments. The rowdy tenants of my mind palace stop their chattering, and in that silence, I experience clarity.
Okay.
Inspiration through inhalation. That's Sky High. Or it will be, once I perfect my formula.
Well, interestingly, tell me what's going on.
Auntie Cleo instituted the Pink Slip Protocol. Fancy marketing term that translates to, we're not satisfied with the quality of your work, so we're revoking your lifetime contract.
Great.
Can you believe Auntie terminated my entire team? It's a terrible setback.
And they're also
My team,
dead.
Not for me. Not this time. I'll continue the work on my own if need be.
Let's see. What work would that be?
You know, working on the task that I was hired to perform. I'm fulfilling my contractual obligations. Auntie Cleo wants us to develop Anthracillin Plus, a new and improved version of the original Anthracillin formula. And what Auntie wants, Auntie gets. Eventually, I was making considerable progress. I can't possibly fathom why they prematurely terminated the project.
Well, I read all of your imaging. Everyone's dead. There's no use in lying.
Lying? I'm carefully curating the truth for you. All right, listen.
Fine.
Auntie needs to be patient. I'll eventually get around to developing Anthracillin Plus. My priority right now is Sky High.
Okay.
Once I perfect my formula, I'll be able to keep my mind functioning at peak performance without any pesky distractions. Like feelings.
You said this was the second time you lost a full research
They
team?
had been threatening to instigate Pink Slip Protocol for months. Though I honestly didn't think they'd have the stones to do it. I was on the verge of giving Auntie the results she wanted. Well, almost on the verge. Approaching the verge. The point is, I didn't think this would happen.
All right, well, like, what am I supposed to do with that information? What did you expect? It is Auntie Cleo. I'm listening.
Before I was traded, I worked on Project Gorgon. I lost that team by attrition. Management turned the screw on my team. Forced me to fire 1 in 10 researchers. The few of us that remained were overworked and exhausted. We didn't have much of a security detail. I don't know how the primals got loose, but my team didn't stand a chance.
Lawrence Goodfellow gave the order.
You've done your research. Yes. The unfortunately named Mr. Goodfellow decided his ego was more important than our research. We were designing a drug the likes of which Halcyon had never seen. A veritable panacea that cured lethargy and guaranteed a lifetime of productivity. I was overworked, frustrated, forced to submit unfinished samples, failing to meet impossible deadlines.
Well, I mean, what do you expect, dude? It's the corporations. You're under a lot of pressure.
I started self-medicating to enable my genius to perform at a greater capacity, to forget, to endure, to feel nothing. Project Gorgon was in its final days when the Primals attacked our lab. It wasn't long until Spacer's Choice authorized my transfer to this facility.
Okay. Well, they were testing adrenotime on people. Why would they need primals?
Human Inquiry was supposed to be responsible for testing adrenotime. Under normal circumstances, the chem lab wouldn't have had to perform live tests. But creative incubation pressured my team with impossible deadlines. The prototypes we delivered to Dr. Blakesley at Human Inquiry were poor because we were rushed. I had to begin experimenting on my own. I had to perform my own tests, so I used primals. They're not the best choice for test subjects, but I was working for Spacer's Choice.
All right. I can't imagine Blakesley liked that.
She was furious. Ah, there's a memory that always makes me smile. My point is, I was doing my job. I was doing science. I will continue to do so until my mind or my body expires.
All right, buddy. Well, what does Auntie Cleo have you working
Auntie
on?
Cleo wants us to develop Anthracillin Plus.
Yep, you
It
mentioned
was
that.
making considerable
You mentioned that. Okay. You already told me you were working on Sky High.
Right. A few moments ago, when I thought you were a hallucination. To be perfectly honest, I was hoping you'd forgotten. Auntie needs to be patient. I'll eventually get around to developing Anthracillin Plus. My priority right now is Sky High. Once I perfect my formula, I'll be able to keep my mind functioning at peak performance without any pesky distractions. Like feelings.
Yeah, you mentioned that. I need to get inside the chem labs.
No, you don't. There's nothing interesting in the chem lab. There's nothing interesting in Gorgon at all.
Well, I need
It's
it.
a featureless rock dragged along by the gravitational current of a barren asteroid belt. The chem lab is a graveyard. You won't find anything there but the dead.
Well, good thing I'm only looking for dead things. Someone's been warning me to stay off.
Well, it wasn't me. I've been stuck in this place for ages. In any case, it's becoming obvious you're not listening to sensible warnings.
You're a
If
crazy
you
drug
set your
addict,
heart
so
on
that's
exploring
fine.
my old labs, I won't try to dissuade you. Indulge me with a favor, and I'll give you the access you want.
All right, what do you
The
need?
electromechanical turbine is offline. Without any power, I can't possibly continue my work. Be a dear and reactivate it for me. That's all I ask.
Okay. I'll try.
Elevator to the storm.
I got questions. What's the draft message in your terminal about?
Snoop through my things. And just admit it to me.
I did.
You do have gall, I'll give you that. Look, I keep a draft on my terminal where I vent my occasional frustrations with upper management. It's honestly one of my less detrimental coping methods, as I am not stupid enough to fill out the name in the address field.
All right, fair enough. Good to know. Okay. Later. Up I go. All right, what do we got? What's going on in here? All right, underneath the staircase. Some buckets. Okay, good. Oh. Not a lot worth breaking into for a max level lockpick. Alright. Just load up with these. And these. And some of those. And this. And that. Alright, up we go. And up to the top. Ooh.
Are we gonna get in trouble today? Not that I want to. Just seems to happen around here, that's all.
Well, I try. Goodbye. Ooh.
I am certain you're not all about to die horribly. Relatively.
Good to know. Relatively horrible death. Anchored. Alright, mechanicals are around. They are aggressive. Can I do anything about that? Diagnosis. Maintenance required. Failed. Alright.
Easy does it.
I gotta get around everything. Maybe there's a way to turn everybody off before I have to kill them all. Because experience doesn't matter anymore. Alright, let's see if we can't sneak our way. Oh, I can't even sneak under this? That's ridiculous. I take umbrage with that. Alright, I don't see a computer terminal over there. My goals are up these ramps. Might be we have a fight on our hands, folks. Ooh. Don't look at me. Which way does he go? He goes in a circle, okay. Just trying to stay hidden. Don't worry about it. Oh, he almost saw me. Alright. Okay, halfway there. The rest of that song? About prayers and living on them. Okay. This looks like just a item depot of sorts. So let's see if we can't catch the next cycle of this drone. This guy's walking that way. We'll see if we can't get down and go to the other guy. You don't see me. You don't see me. Feeling okay. Feeling alright. Gonna avoid mechanicals and robots. Because it's not what I want to do. But I do have to follow him ever so slowly around this walkway. Keep on walking. Other guys aren't seeing me right now. Even better. Not upset. Not afraid. Sort of afraid. A little afraid. Keep going. Keep turning. Don't look at me. You don't see me at all. I am a ghost. A ghost among ghosts. Oh my god, that was so scary. That was so scary, you guys. Alright. Next side. Is there anything down here? Will this just like instantly make everyone see me? Crankshafts. Gotta go over there for something still. Okay. Bit cartridge, great. Dead guy. Shock cannon. These guys got... Oh, there's a computer. These guys got themselves in a bit of a bind. Deactivate security turrets. Set turrets and target auto mechanicals. Diagnostics. Alright. What do my skills look like? Hacking. 124. Alright, I need 26 points of hacking somewhere. So I need... Do I have a hacking helmet or a stealth helmet? Lockpick. Duration of things. Tech skills. Lockpicking. Hacking +7. Good. Sneak is not stealth. Stealth skills, tech skills, science, lockpicking, defense, tech. Damn. All right. What are you wearing? Hacking. And you need to give you a stealth skills outfit. No. That one. 139. Damn it. Dang. Do I have any bonuses to hacking I can put onto stuff? I don't think I do. Decreases noise, ranged weapon skills, melee and defense, walk speed, armor degradation, more armor, tech, dialogue, physical, armor rating. Darn. Dang, that is annoying. That's sad. I feel like I was pretty close. Oh well. Back to your regularly approved outfits. They don't give hacking, they give tech skill, which is not what I want. Darn it. Oh well. Alright, just deactivate them then. It's one less thing to worry about, I suppose. I wish I could have had them attacking the mechs, but what can you do? Feel like I should have been able to get there. Thank you for all these things. Okay. Alright, nobody noticed me. I've done my exploratorium. Now I need to get on this side, which is up here. So I have... Alright, he's already walking around. Turning in circles. There's a guy over there. Anchored circulating drone. Oh! Okay, I think up is the choice we want to make here. So we will go up and hope we don't instantly get into a fight. Okay. Don't look at me. Alright, where do you walk? Oh, don't look at me. He walks that way, turns away. Okay. Can I get around him? Okay, okay, okay. Oh, I'm so scared. Okay. Just be cool. Just be really cool. I'm so cool right now. I'm the coolest. Great. Don't worry about it, everybody. I'm just really cool. Well, that was fun. I have managed to successfully get around everything. I could shoot everything to death now. But would I want to? Where's the fun? You know? Okay. Where is he in relation to me? He's walking that way. So I want to try to catch up to him so I can get past him when his back is turned and he's walking that way. Great. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. But we made it. We are the sneakiest of sneakies. Sneakiest boys. Activate the turbine. Great.
machine. You sure we can't hang around for a bit? I want to get a look at its innards.
It is up and running. Very neat. Down we go. Down, down, down. Hmm. All right. Down the stairs. We talk to the guy. Then we try to remember where that computer was. Sup, dude?
The facility's back on the grid, and my pipes again floweth with the sweet, sweet essence of my salvation. I suppose I have you to thank for realigning the machine. Of course, Jasper, you imbecile.
I'd like to ask you to concentrate.
Right, yes, of course. You'll need my voice to get into the chem lab. I'm obviously not coming with you, so I'm giving you a recording of my dulcet speech.
Great.
This recording should get you into the chem lab. I hope whatever you're after is worth the trauma. I wouldn't go back there if I was higher than the mercury levels in a can of salt tuna. Wait, take my gun while you're at it.
Okay.
If you end up dying on Gorgon, there's a non-zero chance I'll feel partially responsible.
Well, at least there's that.
Neither of us want that.
I agree. I could give him Adrenatime, but it might make him go crazy. I need help with security.
Die, perhaps? Automechanical sentries are generally programmed to ignore corpses.
Great.
I don't like the idea of going back to that place, to that life. Yes, I know it's not me risking my throat gallivanting around Gorgon. It's you, for whatever madcap reasons you've got. I've helped you once, and I don't feel great about it. I made a clean break from Gorgon, and now it feels like you're asking me to tether myself back to that place.
Let me worry about Gorgon. Helping me could help you move on.
I suppose you've got a point. Or something resembling a point. I'm emotionally addled right now, and I'm allowing my sentiments to get the better of me.
It's in my
Here,
favor.
My personal security keycard.
Great.
There's a hallway near the processing room. It leads to a security terminal. Use this keycard to unlock the hallway and disable security.
Awesome.
Even if I wanted to talk,
let's see.
making sense of the
What's the formula for Adrenatime?
surely you jest. Even were I inclined,
Okay.
sound is derived from the meta.
Okay. That's all I needed to know.
Fast look.
All right. Later. All right. Back to his computer briefly, because we have, I think, everything else pretty much sorted, except these two are our new main quests, the Chem Lab and the HIA building. There are a few things to do on Gorgon that will require us to get around that space. Why does he want me to go down to a scanner in another room? I guess it must be another room, yeah. Alright, this way. I know the way. Oh, almost missed these. $21. Alright, great. Let's go back this way. Back to the main floor. Well, I don't care about the Fibonacci spiral. Later, dude. Alright, can we find his office once more? I think it was up here. Let's just check really quickly. No, this was the way around. Oh well. I tried to send it, didn't work. I lost where it was. This game won't let me put a waypoint down. That's okay. And that's the oral scanner. Oral. Okay. Yep. All right. That's everything in here. Let us do a quick inventory sweep. You can be junk. Hold on to you. I have a stealth skills and a tech skills bonus armor. That's good. One more tech skill. defense skill. That's a unique weapon or outfit. What about this? The employee benefits. All right. That's fine. You're junk. You're junk. You're junk. 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 Great. Hello, Spacer's Choice. Auntie Cleo. Great. On to the unreliable. All right. Now we will go to the aural scanner. Go to Gorgon. To the landing pad. And I'm actually going to take a quick 5-minute break, and we will be right back with more of the Outer Worlds. So I'll be right back, guys. And we're back. Welcome, everybody. We're back here. We're on Gorgon. We're going to continue on our adventures. So let's look.
An Apex Mark V queso atmospheric dome? I've never seen one in person. Magnificent.
It is very neat. I must agree. All right. We have all this stuff to do. So that... I don't know how to get to this one. There is something in the chem lab for the audio tapes quest. And there is something in the HIA facility for the audio tapes quest. But let's try to see what we can do about the last of the Dialogue Among Dead Men. So let's just see where things are. Okay, so let's try to get to the hideout again. Start in the ruins and work our way over there. Okay. So I need to head south and then east to get where we're going here. And we're going to do another run through of this area because everything I've already shot once. I don't need to shoot again unless I get shot more. This way, run away! I said run away, you are not running away. You're doing the opposite of what I instructed you to do. This sounds like a you guys problem, not a me problem. Okay, but how do I get up there? There's a path that goes upwards. That would be easy to, work with. But I'm not seeing a path that goes upwards unless it's really obvious and I'm just missing it. All right, so that's the terminal. Maybe the path upwards is somewhere past this area with the canids. Great. Great. I'm not worried about it. Great. Go team. Okay. Oh, how about that? Okay. Interesting. I can't believe I missed that before. Well, let's solve this mystery first, and then we will move forward. All right, friends, go stand on that.
I can't do that.
Sorry, won't work.
Oh, they won't willingly walk into mines. Interesting. I guess that makes for good companions. Up we go. Interesting, you put one on the wall multiple times. I guess that sort of shakes up your perception of things. Now you're checking every side. Sort of instills a new...
I didn't think we're welcome here, Captain.
It's almost like they're trying to send a message, don't you think?
Okay. Dead scientist. All right. Baked beans, don't need them. Ammunition, always use it. Assault rifle, I will take. Nothing in there. Ammunition. A business bowler. Great. Lots of things. Lots of things. Good job, everybody. Dead scientists. I hear sprats, but that doesn't mean much right now. They could be the tiny rabid sprats that want to eat me, and they could just be regular sprats that are fine and boring, and sometimes lead you to interesting stuff. Okay. Thank you. Is there anything up here? Anything worth looking for? Doesn't look like it. Heh. Doesn't seem like it.
I envy whoever had this post. Gazing at the stars through a telescope is quite a peaceful endeavor.
Hello, Sprat. I agree, dude, until the Marauders came and killed everyone. Alright. Thank you. This is delicious ammunition. Great. Alright, I know where I need to get to. Anything else worth finding here? Really? There's an invisible wall right there? That's odd. It's just where I was. A neat telescope. I wish you could, like, look through it. That would be neat. Alright. Okay. Yeah, right. Oh, a hologram of a Sprat. I was like, what in the shit am I looking at here? Okay. Pep-up pills. Sisty bits. Gross. Ammunition. Maurice, I have made my peace with the chemical waste pit. It is where I belong, I think, with the refuse and the dregs. The surface is distant as the cold stars, as distant as you are and the rest of them. How do you fare, Maurice, up on your vaunted perch? When the shadow of the manufactory crown falls on you and your fine telescope, do you think of me down here in the dark? Do any of you? My isolation has borne fruit. Propane, butane, ethane. These wild gases visit me in my dreams. They shift and morph, compress and expand, gas now, then liquid, then gas again. They've whispered to me the trick of their metamorphosis, and I have bottled it as they taught me. Come down from the shadow of the manufactory, down to the ravine, and they will teach you their trick. Let us at last complete the package that I might finally ascend. All glory to the pet, Eustace. All right, here are the 4 comics. We'll read them together when we get back to the observatory. Now, the important question is, can I fall this far down and not break all my legs? Well, it let me. Doesn't look like it. They really don't want me jumping off here, do they? I would love to jump off. That would make this so much easier. That's fine. We'll run all the way back around, I guess. An interesting area, for sure. Kind of tucked away. Odd that it wasn't like... It was guarded and kind of off the beaten path, but it certainly wasn't, like, hidden by any means. So it's a little bit weird. This is just the back half of the area, right? And then it leads to the main Spacer's Choice building. Again. Another elevator. Oh. Takes me down to this, like, bone pit area, I suppose. Let's go down really briefly. Man, my hair is so flat. Alright, where am I? What am I looking at? Marauders. The Marauder camp, I'm guessing. Where the dude with someone from accounting is. Yep, there it is. Alright, we run away again. Back up we go. So, we'll go there eventually. Let's turn in this current, our current mission. Pylons, how's it going? It's going pretty well. Doing all right. Just been cleaning up some of the DLC missions. We went off of Gorgon and found some of the scientists who were working on the project. They, both had their reasons for deserting, but they gave us their key cards to access the material. So now that we're back and we have the ability to get into more of the area, we're finishing up our side quest. So here we are. We're back at the terminal that, if you may recall, was where the super nerds had hidden something neat. So we are looking at what their codex clues were. So we need to find. So we're going to read the
Exhilarating Adventures of Archibald Excelsior, Ace Exterminator, and the Plague of the Mantimen, issue 1 of 4.
A comic from the cult classic Ace Exterminator series, tragically canceled after its brief 4-issue run. Scribbled in felt tip on the comic spine is the word "speak."
In the inaugural issue, newly minted hero Archibald Excelsior is dispatched to the cloud cities of Olympus to put down a plague of ravenous Mantimen intent on taking the cities for their own. Manti Mastermind pits his second-in-command, renowned Spindle Knight Sysak Sassafras against Excelsior in hand-to-claw combat. Just when Excelsior appears to have bested his insectile foe with the help of his handy Piet, his eye is caught by the Isabella Femme Fatale, Manti Mastermind's dancing queen. Will our mustachioed hero survive his brush with the Spindle Knight, and with love? Next, episode 2. Speak, friend, and enter. Okay, Hobbit reference, I get it. After incident with the dancing queen, proven hero Archibald Excelsior is mending his broken heart in the glitzy city of Fairview when a horde of vicious crystal canids escapes from the laboratory of an evil unemployed scientist. As the canids turn the city to ash with their plasma beam eyes, Excelsior descends into the depths of the lab to put down the leader of the pack, King Alpha. The king connives to sabotage Excelsior's trusty pet, and our hero is forced to fight with the only weapon in reach, the skull of King Alpha's own mother, Empress Crystalline Alpha. Will our mustachioed hero escape the king's jaws and heal his wounded heart? Speak, friend, and enter. Now we're looking at the invasion of the flesh-eating sprats. After pacifying the canid threat, the rejuvenated hero Archibald Excelsior is deployed to the subterranean metropolis of Hephaestus to quell the rise of supervillainous a cappella band, the Sprat Pack, when a new foe arrives to stop him. Buff Hardman, acquisitions agent of Super Dark Reclamation, will stop at nothing to acquire Hephaestus's mining productives, corporate enclave or his shadow shipping concerns. When Excelsior interferes with Hardman's plans to mind control the Sprat Pack, Hardman turns his dastardly mind control ray on Excelsior. Will our mustachioed hero free his mind from Hardman's power? Or with his newly healed heart intact? And finally, episode 4, enter the last word. After narrowly escaping the clutches of the nefarious agent Buff Hardman, wounded hero Archibald Excelsior has a heart in turmoil, a broken pet, and no time to rest, because an ancient colossus slumbering beneath the crust of the prison planet Tartarus arises and hungers for the flesh of thousands. The colossus beneath Tartarus. As the colossus lays waste to the maximum security penitentiary, Excelsior's nemesis Hardman returns to haunt him. Now Excelsior must face down 2 devilish foes at once as lava encroaches on all sides. Excelsior's odds look grim until a chance lightning strike ignites the pet and gives the Ace Exterminator a fighting chance. Will our mustachioed hero slay the giant and finally mend his broken heart? The true fan passphrase, speak, friend, and enter. One final task awaits thee, you fair traveler. You must complete the test to prove your bona fides. It should be simple for a true fan of Archibald Excelsior. In episode 1, the Plague of the Mantimen, what was the name of the Manti Mastermind's second-in-command, whom Archibald defeated in hand-to-claw combat? Obviously, everyone knows. That was Sysak Sassafras, the Spindle Knight of Olympus. I like that they make you read these to get the answers. On the attack of the Crystal Canids, what improvised weapon did our illustrious leader use to exterminate the King Alpha? A hairpin? No. His best friend, Frankie Gat the Living Gun? Also no. The skull of King Alpha's own mother. In the flesh-eating sprats, Buff Hardman foiled Archibald's heroic plan to liberate the underground metropolis of Hephaestus from the Sprat Pack by doing what? will he tricked Archibald with his dastardly mind control ray. And lastly, in the Colossus beneath Tartarus, how did Archibald ignite his signature weapon and put the titular giant down for good? A bolt of lightning from above! Enter as a brother or sister, for you are now a certified genuine super science sidekick.
This must have been where those researchers had their hideout.
They're all dead. So sad. But there it is. The pet. Hope you're doing well there, Pylons. Pardon that hilarious reading time I just did. Hilarious for me, because I did a silly voice. Oh, wow. 2200 bits. Nothing to be upset about. Let's look at this weapon. In pristine condition. Great. Lovingly handcrafted replica energy axe bears a striking resemblance to the pest extermination tool wielded by pulp legend Archibald Excelsior. That's pretty neat. All right. What kind of hammer are you using? 700, 540. Like, that's the thing with these weapons. Like, they are... I mean, maybe other people have better skills for them, but, like, in general, like, those science weapons are, like, effectively useless. All right. Now, we are going to complete a few other things in here. So, we are going to human inquiry and auditing, which is in the top corner. But first, we will go down and explore the Marauder Stronghold if we can. Go down to the lower exterior here, just a quick way to get there. Great imagery here. Okay. So we want to go north and then to the east. And we're going to kill our way towards the Marauder Stronghold. And finally face Steven from accounting, or whatever his name is. Alright, do your thing. Whoop.
Our victory is their defeat.
Great. Feeling good. Interesting. They had an N-ray weapon. Heal up Parvati. Feeling all right. As we continue to explore the area. There's a crack shot, whatever that means.
On we go.
Hey now. Hey, let's not do that. Oops. You know, she's fine. Don't worry about it. All right. As we continue, all right, this stuff I already scoped out. Looks like. All right. Next section. Just working my way downtown, walking fast. Faces pass. I'm homebound. All right, there's the last
batch of dudes, it looks like. It said someone from accounting for a sec there.
Here we go.
Guys, all right?
Let's be cool, guys. Everyone be cool. Everyone just be real slick. Fellas. All right. What do we have here? There's a guide in front of me somewhere. Lots of guys in front of me. In all kinds of places. Alright. Charles from accounting has a big old head on his shoulders. Alright. Well, he's dead now. So much for Charles from accounting. I'll deal with that. Great. Well, that was everybody. We did it, gang. We killed all the marauders in the area. I feel accomplished. All right. Here we go. Working our way through. They said he had a rocket launcher. Don't really believe that. Defaced Moonman helmet. Special delivery. That's the special weapon. I think that I just got an achievement. I think that is implying I've gotten everything, every unique weapon in the DLC. Feel good about that. Great. Okay. Let's check these containers for other goodies. Let's finish up looting this area, and then we will head over towards one of the buildings. The human experimentation building, most likely. He dead.
Nicely done.
Let's take it all for now. Okay. Hello, dead Marauder Colossus. Corporate Commander. Thank you. Great. I guess no way to get up there, huh? Maybe I don't need to. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Okay. Well, that was fun. Let us go to the HIA facility exterior. I'm just gonna go inside. Don't mind me. I'm just that sneaky. All right. I have something to get in here. Hello. Vending machine. Great. I have a lot of junk on me. I don't need you. No. No, 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 no. Yes. No. I want none of these things. I want that. Again, 160 for a grenade launcher? Like, this is level 27. It feels so useless. I wonder if it's scaling with my actual heavy weapon skill. But if so, like, it just feels off, you know? Like, all of these have way higher outputs than these, but these are special weapons versus science weapons. And the science weapons, I feel like, are more unique and rare. Alright, what in here is now new? Bowler hat, hold on to it. Don't need you. Hold on to another tech skills. Don't need sneak, heavy armor. I have one of these already, don't I? Yeah. Clothing,
Intimidate and lie. Have it. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. That's kind of cute. Yep. All right. That's good. Oh. Let's look through all of our junk. This can go. Don't need you. That can go. Don't need it. Nope. Don't need it. Great. 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 Take all my stuff. Awesome. So we can go up. Or over here. Armor parts. Ammunition. Capsules. Alright. Up we go. Alright. The stairs have been blocked, and I can't jump my way over, no matter how hard I try.
Whatever
Alright.
disgusting thing this is does not bode well.
Let's just do a quick field repair.
Oh, it reeks like death warmed over. I'm gonna hurl.
Sorry. Okay. Heavy ammunition, I'll take it. Adrenos, I will take.
Welcome to Human Inquiry and Auditing, the Spacer's Choice Facility. My name is Dr. Marion Blakesley, and I'd like to congratulate you all on volunteering for this important opportunity. Whatever your past, know that as of today, each of you will be part of something greater. Together, we will unlock the path to discoveries that profit all of us.
Our brightest minds did their dirtiest work here.
Interesting.
We made puppets out of people and tested them until they broke.
Yeah, I can see that.
Walk softly, Captain. Some of them still live here, and they hate to be disturbed.
Like this?
I'd like to believe that nothing this place throws at us could be worse than what we've already faced, but I'm not so sure.
I feel pretty sure.
I reckon we've seen the worst of Halcyon already. How bad could this be?
Alright, one over there.
I'm ready for this. Don't mess with us.
Okay. Reload. Staying nice and sneaky down here. Don't worry about me. I'm just being sneaky. Pressurized injection mask. Status effect, movement speed, attack speed. Injection suit. Alright. What's this all about? Thank you. This isn't a projector, it is a regular television screen. Alright. Everything here seems okay. Don't... Oh. Toss ball card. Thank you. Thank you very much. Alright, it's up there. I was like, this thing keeps saying it's down, but it's actually just the one that's in front of me still. Okay. Alright, some dead folk. Great. Lots of ammunition. That's where this guy holed up. Maybe waiting for rescue.
Unsure? Uncertain? Concerned. Ooh.
Volunteers? Must be somewhat like how I volunteered to serve at the penitentiary.
It's so homey, almost. Whatever brought these folks here, they were just people. Same as us.
Thank you. Thank you. Alright. That's further in, so we look in this little side room first. Always check the side room. The bathroom sometimes has hilarious goodies. Not this time. Not this time. Lots of Adrena time.
Welcome, volunteers. This office environment is where we will test your communication, paper management, and self-motivation skills. This is your time to shine. You may just find yourselves doing similar work at a real office someday. Remember, compliance with all instructions from facility personnel is stipulated in your contracts.
Nothing to say? Alright, well. Going loud. Oh. Alright, well. Didn't go as well because you guys stood in my way and I shot you in the back a lot, but that's fine. I blame you guys for that. Thank you. Great. You're broken. You're an energy cell. Okay. One side effect's not the wrong word, but like one weird thing that will happen is if you piss off everybody in a room, they'll just run right for you. They won't like hide, or some of them won't join the fight right away, you know? It is a kind of bothersome setup of things, but that's alright, because like now there's no tension searching the room, because I just like picked the fight, and as far as I know, there's no reward or moral point to not killing all of these crazy people. Like, you drove them mad with your medical experiments. I don't feel super responsible for trying to save them so they can continue being miserable medical experiments, you know? The voice might care. I don't. Alright, nothing in here. Okay, that's the door. Here's a side thing. Alright, let's check out this terminal. Enter testing supervisor's passcode. Oh, Blakesley's passcode. Alright. Okay.
Wow, you could spy on just about everyone from here. Mr. Thompson would have been over the moon.
So test chamber 1 was where we just were. They were literally being tested on productivity, so they were in, like, office environments. Okay. So this is what she offered to help us get around some of the people, right? Okay, well, this will unseal. And then go back, because, like, we'll eventually get to this door, you know? Unless... yeah, we'll eventually get to that door, I think. Great. Great. I am a combat genius. Step 1, pick a fight. Step 2, no further steps. Like, I suppose if I wanted to kind of sneak around a batch of them, I could have done that in this room, but don't care. Like, the board already hates me. I don't think Spacer's Choice hating me is going to make a huge impact on what happens to me next, you know? Alright. Who's next in the...
This is near identical to the Edgewater cannery. What the hell?
Okay, so this appears to be the way forward. So let's see what we can't find by going around and maybe up on some of these ramps, you know? Here's a observation window of some kind. All right. Can't get up that way. Perhaps this way. Yep. Don't over-input. Up we go. This could have been a way to stealth around, maybe. I don't see anything of note. So, forwards. We go. Alright. Next building. Next test chamber. Oh.
Welcome, volunteers, to the combat testing room. Under the guidance of Spacer's Choice technicians, you will be completing a brief practice course. Volunteers are expected to follow all instructions without hesitation. Failure to do so may result in immediate termination. You've made it this far. Keep it up.
Oh, who shot me with acid? That's annoying. There he is. Great. Great. Thank you for your sacrifices, everybody here. Thank you. There's still someone else around. They just don't care that I'm shooting right now. Thank you kindly for all these goodies. All right. All right, they had a little break room back here of some kind. Interesting. A remolded power helmet. Okay. Thanks for the ammunition. This red filter is kind of hurting my eyes a little, but that's okay. No drones here. Definitely something back here. Phonograph is over here too, somewhere.
That's the last of them.
Weird that you were hiding and not at all worried? I guess you don't have a view of anything, which is a strange setup for this room. And how did you get out? Did you run around? Or am I just... Oh, this is just where you were standing. Okay, this isn't a container. Okay. So now... I want to go find the portable phonograph. There it is.
I don't believe we've discussed the side effects, Dr. Ambrose.
The drug's not ready for release yet. The side effects are immaterial.
So it's dangerous. Perhaps it results in some thrilling mutations. Forearms, maybe? Or a second head?
Try delusion, paranoia, gastric bleeds, violence, and fatal insomnia.
Yucky.
Shall I enumerate every way our volunteers have died? Suicide by automech, suicide by hanging, starvation.
Cut the recording, Georgie.
You sure, boss? I just put on a new cylinder.
Welcome volunteers to the combat testing room.
Exsanguination.
Just turn it
Under
up.
the guidance of Tracer's Choice technicians.
Alright, so that's just cycling again.
Practice course. Volunteers are expected
Alright.
to follow all instructions
So, Blakesley's office. It's through that way. For now. R. Johansson. Observation logs. Compliance testing parameters. Data entry, physical exertion mild, physical exertion strenuous, social exclusion, sanctioned violence. All right, these are all the different things they would have to deal with. Initial testing 1. SC1A through K were given forms and writing implements instructed to fill them out to corporate standards. Upon completion, forms were placed into a shredding device by a technician. The test was then repeated. Volunteer D, Kendall, objected to further testing after completion of second set of forms. G after the 5th, B after the 10th. No further objections from remaining volunteers. E was discovered to be functionally illiterate and tagged for early advancement to the second phase of compliance testing. Objection from volunteer 1D. SC5, phase 2. 5A through K were given visual demonstrations of multiple physical exercises, thank you testing assistant layman, then instructed to replicate them in accordance with verbal instructions. 5H complained of physical exhaustion after 5 minutes, missing numerous verbal cues. 5A, E, and K failed out at around 15 minutes. Test would terminate after 30 minutes as the technician became too hoarse to provide instruction. Okay. 27. Mid-stage testing, phase 3. Instructed to follow a closed circuit around the perimeter of the testing chamber for the duration of the test. At random intervals, technician is to provide vocal cue to reverse course. Of the 8 subjects remaining in group 27, 6 respond to vocal cues. D became aggressive and was removed. 63B collapsed 30 minutes into the experiment and was removed. Remaining subjects exhibited compliance with all vocal cues for the remainder of experiment. Technician's addendum, observational data compromised due to equipment failure. Technician Embry was found incapable of continued operation due to incessant weeping and was withdrawn/flagged for disciplinary measures. Okay. Late stage testing phase 4. Subjects isolated and instructed to select one member of their experiment group for immediate removal of the volunteer program. A volunteers 63F. B is unresponsive for duration of testing section. C deliberates for 5 minutes and 36 seconds before volunteering subject E. D is unable to recall the names or identification numbers of her fellows, but has volunteered each of them in turn, citing immediate need for additional Compound X injections. Subject E volunteers F. F refuses to comply with the instruction for duration of session. G exhibits extreme confusion and extreme emotional distress, demands morning injection. Time as of previous note is 1400 hours. Subject exhibits extreme aggression. Subject terminated. Okay. Late stage testing, phase 5. Subject is instructed to fire at shrouded target 1, industry standard fashion modeling assistive device, mannequin. Subject is not informed of nature of target. Subject has fired at target, auditory ward initiated test reset. Fired at observation window, automated security enabled test reset. Subject has fired at other subjects. security enabled, test reset. Fired at other subjects, test reset. Fired at target, reward initiated. Refuses to fire, refuses to fire, refuses to fire. Subject unresponsive. Okay. Messages. Thank you for using Gimsy. Okay. Incoming messages from Blakesley, the safety reminder. In light of certain recent events, I'd like to remind you all that it is paramount that we follow Spacer Choice guidelines regarding security and safety. You will suffer professional and financial consequences if you're found to be responsible for damaging company property, but here at HIA, inattentiveness and recklessness also endanger highly limited company resources and threaten our overall production schedule. Think about what we are here to achieve. Well, what are we here to achieve? Then consider whether you want to be the one that lets us all down. Luckily, any and all injuries suffered by the volunteers this past week have been minor. All testing will proceed as scheduled. A reminder that all personnel are advised to report to the infirmary if they experience any symptoms listed on the Notice LeBlanc provided earlier this month. All right. Use your break to do it. Great. Oops. Okay, messages. Incoming. From Ruan. Just a question. So I'm using Johansson's account. You and Andre talk about Tossball, right? Have you noticed anything different about him lately? I'm pretty sure he's been at his desk all night. I was going to congratulate him on his newfound productivity, but I look at his reports, and now some of them have very basic formatting errors. It's not like him. Maybe you could ask him about it. Something's wrong with his terminal. He should probably get it taken care of. From Blakesley Resets. If we're going to meet OCI's figures next month, or this month, we need to double our testing capacity over the next few weeks. To that end, I need everyone in observation to work with disposal to halve prep time between tests. Have the volunteers exit at a jog if you have to. Just try not to let them see the bodies. From Hammond, hey. Embry lost his head because he couldn't keep up the work. He was never going to amount to anything, and we all knew it. The surprise that he lasted this long. I don't know why my reports are any of your business to begin with, but I know how to use a damn computer. I bet Weaver put you up to this. I've been working twice as hard as anyone else in this office for the past month, and now she thinks I'm going to outpace her. It's simpler than that. These emails used to just be a nuisance. Now I'm starting to think maybe your loyalties to some other corporation. Okay. Outgoing messages. To Hammond, the boss. Andre, Blakesley started to come down here pretty often, usually for the morning shift. She hasn't said anything, just watches us go through the tests, and then gets up and walks out. Weaver tried to give her a report, I think, but Blakesley's gave her a look, and that was the end of it. You think we're doing something wrong? You'd tell me if you knew anything, right? I'll split my lunch with you again. Oh, and hey, great game last night. All right, so Andre, okay. And then Sandoval, Mantisars. We're going back to mannequins for phase 5. None of the subjects felt too torn up about shooting killer bugs from Monarch, I guess. Should make things easier for you over in disposal. The best part is none of the cages didn't close properly, and a couple of the little Mantipillars got loose. Who knows where they are by now? Morley had an absolute fit. I don't think he likes bugs. Okay, so that's why there are Mantisaurs here, but they're cold for whatever reason. All right.
Welcome, volunteers.
All right. Down.
Here you will be demonstrating
Down we go.
life skills in a simulated working environment.
All right, this was the kind of room we just went through. This is the door we unsealed. Great. Here is a morgue.
This can't be good.
Thank you. Axe. A bloody axe. Test subjects. Okay. Pressurized suits. An empty bin. Down we go. Alright, this looks like a fighting arena, but maybe it isn't. Maybe it's just more exploration.
See no more. I can't take this.
Each discovery is worse than the last. Human depravity knows no bounds, does it?
Alright, so this room is where they disposed of bodies and compressed them into these little cubes. Oh, you can see the shoes. I don't like that. That's pretty gross, man. And it got full. Alright. Where does this sealed door lead back to? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, okay. This is where we were at the very beginning. Okay, now I understand. Skyrim door. Okay. So, up. Not this way, that way. That way we go. After we read the terminal. 0. Messages. Incoming. A bet. From Sandoval, I don't want to play anymore, let's just do our jobs, okay? This week's bet. My 10 bits are on 52F. I know what you're thinking, he's so skinny. There's got to be bad odds. I'm a gambling man, Victoria. I've got an eye on this now. What do you think? All right, so he was betting on who would go crazy. I'm not talking about the subject, Vicky. I'm talking about the numbers. I've been keeping track of how many bodies we process every day and every week, and the number fluctuates, but never too much. 1 and 3, and 2 and 5, and 1 and 1 are 2. 1 and 3 and 2 and 5, and 1 and 1 are 2, and then 10. What does that mean? Look at the chart I left you on your desk. You can see for yourself there's a pattern. You see it. Okay. Interesting. All right. Up we go. Let's see where this takes us. Okay. Nothing wants to kill me right away, at the very least. Okay. Okay. Great. Alright, so that's where I want to go eventually, is in this room. Here's a computer. Let's see, what does the computer say? Morley. Messages. Alright. Archived from Blakesley. Delete this. How do I delete this message, Morley? The latest subjects are in, or results are in. As you hoped, you'll find the violent cases now account for a smaller overall percentage of the testing pool. I expect this will change in about 2 to 3 weeks, so you better get that report to Goodfellow in a hurry. In the meantime, dosing all the test subjects mean that HIA is now in the business of generating aggressive psychotics. If you could take 2 minutes out of your fundamentally pointless existence to somehow make it clear to Mr. Goodfellow that I need an update on those resources, as well as the matter of additional security, increased oversight at Chem, any kind of explanation, or what the fuck. Great. How do I delete this? All right. Incoming messaging from Ron. Concerns. This isn't about a few volunteers, Morley. Most of subject group 22A is already gone. Subject 17 is nonverbal, but we've had some luck using small amounts of the compound to coax them into the testing rooms. To be honest, some of the staff are starting to worry me too. It's not just that ghoul and disposal either. Weaver's convinced that the compound's getting into the ventilation somehow. I've caught her scrubbing her hands raw at washing stations. I've tried reciting our safety protocols, but she hasn't seemed to help. She might not be wrong. Condolence letters. Pick out 2 of the deceased test subjects and whip up condolence letters. Something saccharine and noble. Feel free to invent next of kin. If there are none on record, use cheap paper. Leave them on my desk. I'll dispose of them shortly. Okay. Outgoing. Incident report to Marion Blakesley. The missing subject has been found and apprehended. He got into the testing department where he remained. I'm afraid nobody noticed for several hours. Hennessy had him doing paperwork. I think it's clear at this point that 44B12 didn't get out on his own. As far as we can tell, he didn't have much of an escape plan. The door was simply unlocked for a short period during the night. In the meantime, I made it clear to security that no further breaches will be tolerated. Termination. All staff at Testing Associate Angus Ron is no longer a Spacer's Choice Pharmaceutical employee. Alright, so Ron got fired. Even though he was noticing something. Alright, deleted messages. From Blakesley, read me. Morley, if you receive any communications from Ambrose, ignore them. Also notify me at once. And don't pace yourself worrying them. It will come up in assessments. Morley, no word from OCI. We keep going as we are. Say something to the staff. Break out that list of prepared statements I gave you. I suggest number 4. Remember to smile. All right. So things went real bad. Can I get into this room? 150 lockpicking. Great. All right. Sorry, bro.
Now I'm afraid I have to find a more permanent way to put you down.
Not great.
If this person is spending so much time watching us, where will they find the time to plot their diabolical machinations that will spell our doom?
I don't know how much more of this I can take, Captain. I'm about to chew my own hands off with nerves.
Alright, well. Messages. Incoming. From Ambrose. Frequency of testing subjects. And we were just told to ignore Ambrose's messaging. Marion, it's been 3 weeks. Where the fuck are the reports from HIA? Deliver them to me by the end of the day, or deliver me your letter of resignation. I'm done asking. In the future, you will send me bi-weekly reports of the status. These reports will include an inventory of test subjects, which version of the Gorgon compound they have been administered, how frequently those administrations have occurred, who has been administering them. To these reports, you will append a mortality record. The record will include an accounting of the burn-down rate of our current stock of volunteers and compound ampules, in addition to a thorough analysis of their injuries. I want to see charts, big charts, and lots of precious numbers. Before you ask, bi-weekly means twice a week. Don't pretend you didn't know what I mean. All right? Condolences. Marion, personalize and forward the following note to the families of the deceased volunteers. Make carbon copies and send those down to Lucian at the usual address. Make certain he gets every single one. Dear Blank, it is with regret I write to inform you of the death of your relation, Blank. They died peacefully, attended by their fellows. Please accept our sympathies in this difficult time. Though it may offer you a little comfort, know that your relation died in service of a better, more productive Halcyon. In accordance with the agreement name signed with Tartarus Corrections, a division of UDL, the term of incarceration is now considered complete. All right, well, that's charming. Outgoing. So these are things Blakely was sending. Test subject to Goodfellow, latest results. Goodfellow, yes, many of the subjects still exhibited increased energy levels and compliance, the same euphoric response, but they inevitably crashed. Testing nearly suggests the chem's compound X is extreme and irreversible effects when administered repeatedly over a long period of time. Volunteers in the old O2 group were barely verbal. When they do speak, it's to beg for more of the compound. I'm finding it hard to shine that up for you, Lawrence. So good you'll beg for more? Don't you dare use that. If we could dilute the compound, or even ease out the schedule, we could mitigate some of the addictive effects. Weaning some of the earlier test subjects off the compound might buy us time until Chem refines the formula. I need time. Okay. All right, testing reports to Morley. Compile some of the test results from the past month. Pull a subject we forwarded to OCI if you like, so long as there are charts. Make sure the worst of the mortality reports are up front. All right. Testing group 82. At the behest of Creative Incubation, we are applying varying amounts of unknown solutions to test subjects that are already mid-treatment. What organizational scheme do you imagine would miraculously restore scientific record of the project? Stick to the current system. Okay. Condolence letters. All right, so we've already seen that. Archive to Bancroft. Lucian, I'm leaving this message to inform you of my resignation from the position of testing supervisor at Pharmaceuticals immediately. I won't be returning to headquarters. I wouldn't bother chasing that tracking signal unless you want to give the boys and girls in human resources some exercise. I'll warn you once, don't try and find me. Condolences. Cancel all the letters. If they've been hand-delivered, send someone to retrieve them. Secrecy trumps sentiment. Don't ever let me do anything so indulgent again. Test subject status, Ambrose. Marion, I see now why you held back your report. Strangulation, attempted disemboweling, blunt force trauma to the head with a bedpan. It's not just that volunteer deaths are up, but in the ways in which they are dying are appalling. It's unconscionable, unmitigated disaster. Cease administration immediately. I'll take this to our liaison, Lucian. Surely, when I show him these results, he'll understand that we can't take this product to market as it currently stands. Delete this. How do I delete this? All right. Same message. Admin functions. Center status. Must be overridden at the chem lab. Override manufacturing center lockdown.
I knew this place wasn't gonna be some pleasant seaside stroll, Captain, but I don't know how I can live with what we've seen here.
What they did here was inexcusable.
All this cruelty done to regular working folks without even a shred of regret. And what's dogging me is... why? They knew, Captain. Spacer's Choice knew all along what Adrenatime did, and they sold it anyway.
Yep. I can't believe they did this.
You are the master of understatement, Captain. I hope this journal holds what many suspects it does. but I'm starting to have doubts that it will exonerate her mother.
Only one way to find out where it leads. Let's go. Alright, let's see. Can we go up the stairs over here? I don't think I can unlock that door anytime soon. What is up?
I'll be glad to have seen the end of this place, though it will be some time before my mind will be free of it.
Yeah, dude. For real. Visitation protocol. Auditing and inquiry facilities, a dedicated research facility, houses, blah, blah, blah. Stay calm. Security personnel, wait for them. At no point should you leave your workstation. That's the official shit. If we do get visitors, inform me at once if they're from other departments. If it's Ambrose, don't get in her way, but log her every move. If it's mostly keep him at reception, I'll come down in person to see the miracle for myself. If it's Low or anyone else from Chem, let them stew at reception. I'll send Morley down eventually. All right. Messages. Visitation protocols update. Lockdown until further notice. Do not let anyone in the facility until escape volunteers are located. Great. All right, so there were escapees. And we're out. What a horrible place. Interesting. Very interesting. All right. Well, we have one more place to go, and that is the chem lab over here. And we'll get in there, but I think we're going to call it a night before we do a full exploration of that.
Ooh, this is so exciting. I never seen a voice lock in action before.
Let's hope Jasper's pharmaceutical special blend hasn't affected his voice enough to keep it from opening the door.
All right, let's see.
This facility is currently experiencing a heightened security event. Accessing this facility requires voice-modulated passphrase.
Sure.
Please speak the passphrase.
Play the audio recording.
We attest to the zest with our hand on our chest. Be impressed as our guest by what we've finessed. You are blessed to ingest what we thoroughly test. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice.
Great.
Passphrase accepted. Access granted.
Even better.
Welcome, Dr. Jasper Lowe.
In we go. Oh. Alright, dead marauders, dead mechanicals.
How unfortunate. All this wanton death and destruction clashes with their well-appointed decor.
Alright, vending machine, great. Kind of looks like a hand. Great. Dead marauders all over the place. Alright, let's read this and then we'll call it a night. Terminal access, Huang C. Urgent notification. Brought to you by the Space Choice Element. Okay, blah. Please be informed that one or more of the following conditions are likely to be at your workplace. Escaped primals, discussion of subversive cultural material, extended unauthorized breaks. Well, one of those three is more important than the others. Messages. Forward to Low, corrective measures. Dr. Lowe, I speak for everyone at OCI when I express my disappointment in your work ethic. The quality of Compound X harvested and enriched at your laboratory falls well below their standards. It is my personal opinion that the quality of one's work reflects the quality of one's spirit. Lazy workers deliver lazy work. Round up your researchers, fire 1 in 10. All right, the Roman approach. I expect you and your remaining researchers to deliver the next batch of chemicals under an accelerated timetable. Measures may seem punitive, even harsh. They are. I'm instilling discipline in your team. One day, I'd like to imagine you'll thank me. Huang forwarded this to Low. I've been taking your messages at my terminal like you asked. This one's for management. Please take a look at this. I could get it in trouble for deleting it. From Huang to Low, please respond. I know you told me not to bother you when you're working, but I'm running out of options. I understand you're busy, so I boiled down my list into simple yes-no questions. Just respond with Y or N. 1. Did you read Goodfellow's letter? Am I on the chopping block? Has security talked to you about some kind of corporate spy in our ranks? 3A, is there a spy? 4, did you know Padilla's heart gave out after a 72-hour shift? Are you attending the wake? I've got staff coming to the receptionist desk looking for answers. What am I supposed to tell them? It's not the best choice. It's the only choice we've got. Please respond. Please respond. Oh. All he said was no to all of the things. No, I didn't read it. No, I'm not on the chopping block. No, I haven't. Everything is no. I see. Lost key. Chief, I found a key in the locker by the lavatories. The key belongs to Dr. Lowe. Please retrieve the key and return it for him. I'll do it myself. Lowe can be pretty paranoid. If I show up at his door with the key, he'll assume I stole it in order to fabricate a reason to check on him. All right. So there's a key in the lavatories. Good to know. All right. What's this map look like? We got some things to do. But most importantly, we got to find that portable phonograph. All right, well, we are coming to the end of the night. I appreciate everybody hanging out if you did. Thanks for sticking around. But I think for now, I will let everybody go. You have a good night. I will see you all tomorrow. Same space time, same space channel. We will continue exploring the Outer Worlds. Thanks very much. Have a good night.